You didn't get the memo about the dress code or the background.
Oh, my bad.
Bro, there's a dress code. Okay,
Oh,
so now we're good.
all right. All right. So, what's the next topic you want to go on?
Let's talk about music.
Okay. Well, on the music thing, let's see. I was checking out that the AI songs lately that have been pretty popular.
So people are shitting themselves.
I don't think people necessarily know it either that they're AI that listening to.
People are shitting themselves over this. So 3 songs that are completely AI generated have made the top of the charts this week.
Yep.
And the problem is the royalty payout. So the laws are set up to pay the manager and the artist and the producer. They all have a different set, like they have laws around that. And they're like, who do we tell? It's an algorithm. Who do we pay? The AI is taking the algorithm, what everybody's listening to right now, and then crafting a song around what we're listening to right now. So whenever you like, whatever's getting liked the most on like Spotify or whatever, the AI is seeing that data and then making it into a song. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
And so
Well,
it's
I wrote down a song. Was it "Walk My Way"?
Is
think
it?
that's by Kane Walker? Is it? That's AI song, and it's booming right now. People are loving the crap out
But
of
do
it.
you like it?
Actually, I don't listen to country very much, but I thought it
Oh,
was
it's a
very
country
catchy.
song.
It's a country song. Yeah. And it was very catchy. I was like, I could listen to this. But a lot of good country songs to me, I could just play and listen to, even if it's just chilling in the background. But I don't necessarily listen because that's not my normal, I'm a rap guy. So,
You've always been a fan.
we talked about that the last time, how shitty rap is right now, unfortunately. But, you know. And there was another, I think, a country song that was AI generated that's doing really well too.
So they
Yeah,
all
I don't remember the name
three
of
of
it.
them countries.
The other one I didn't listen to because it was like there was a Dutch song, but it had a lot of like political stuff ties to it, and or something. I was like, I don't even want to listen to that right now. I didn't really get in that mode.
I'm so burned out on all media political. I hope they all go out of business. A lot of companies are going under in media. Like they were showing that TV shows and Hollywood networks are all getting deep, deep financial trouble right now because they were getting subsidies from the government to make their agenda, to have a political agenda. They were getting paid by the government and that got cut off. Plus, nobody likes watching that anyway. I don't care about the what was that one movie, Mickey 17?
I don't know that movie.
It's a sci-fi movie where the dude was, I think that's it, seven, whatever, I could be wrong. Where the dude was dying over and over again. He went into space and they could reprint his body and he got all these shit jobs and then he'd die and they were like, he couldn't escape. They would just print another body and he'd wake up. It was like a clone. But they put a political spin on that movie. They had a great movie going and they
And
put
then they
this
have to go.
political spin. It was, they wokeified it and ruined it because I don't know. Movies have always done it, but nowadays the politics are so far apart that it's bright. It shines.
It is. It's
With the politics are in the middle like this, it's kind of easy to slay to go one side or the other. You go, well, that makes sense. And nowadays they're just two polar opposites of programming. That it sucks. I have my views, you have your views, but in the end of the day, I'm not that radical to where I think other people need to be killed or I don't think that my media has to reflect my political beliefs. Like a story should be a story. You know what I'm saying? Like Beauty and the Beast is about a girl that kisses a beastie guy and he turns into a prince. Like there's no politics there. I don't, it doesn't have to have some kind of spin on it. And that's where we're at right now. Anyhow, the song sent me into that. See what happened? That's my own programming. Just talking about that song with it sent me into a spin. But the other country ones, this brings up something else. I often thought that I had a shot at it
at being a country singer.
in a country singer because you can fake it.
You know,
Because Keith Urban is not country. He's from Australia.
I don't want to say it's easy, but I kind of do want to say like I don't feel like it's super hard to make a a popular country song? I mean, of course it has to be, right? But
okay, popular is a different thing.
it's versus good.
Make a country song.
Make the song.
Just make a good country song. Doesn't matter what happens to it after that. Just produce it. I think I would have a hard time being a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could pull off being a country singer.
I thought about doing the country song actually before. I thought it'd be kind of cool to, before you like come out as a musician. I was like, what if I did a rap song and a country song and a rock song, all three, and then you make videos and stuff to all of them, and then you put them all out in the internet. Maybe you even put them under different names so people don't know it's the same person, and you see which one gets the most.
Which one's the his on
traction?
Oh,
What's that? I honestly thought about that before. I thought, I wonder if I could do that.
Well, all I know is that when I drive down the road in my truck, I'm a great singer. And only in my truck.
No shower?
Yeah.
I will belt a little bit out in the shower.
I can't do it. People can hear it. So what I'm that guy. I feel like I can turn invisible as long as nobody's watching. If nobody's looking at me, I can turn invisible. If nobody's listening to me, I can sing.
Yeah, I
get my point is the AI took that job away. So AI, the first thing that they faked was country.
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
You know what the other AI stuff? Have you heard the 1950s versions of like Eminem songs?
AI'd?
Yeah.
And what in what voice?
In a cold
your voice, or sounding like him?
No, not his voice. Like an old 50s band, like a soul singer with the girls in the background and stuff. And it's like,
oh well, I was watching somebody that
some of them go hard.
Yeah, I've seen them do like rock songs with rap songs, or just singing it like you were saying, kind of like that, and they're actually pretty good. I think they're entertaining, especially you take like an old like dog rap, and then instead of rapping it, they're like singing it, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's hard, but it's like it's all AI. There was one of them. It was I forget. It wasn't. It was they did DMX. They got like X Gonna Give It To You, like in old. Try to attempt it, but it was one of them that was a big hit that I loved. I fell in love with it, and I wanted to download it and listen to it, and I couldn't. It crushed me because it was a jam. It went hard.
I heard some in gospel kind of type of singing, doing those songs. It's amazing, actually. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
So what happens?
Like the church they're singing.
Does it all?
It's probably all AI, I'm sure. Now that we are talking about it, it's probably those. It's all AI. People are just reacting to them.
All AI. Well, the other thing is AI reflects what we do. It doesn't create.
3i Atlas. Okay.
There you go. I'm glad you put that in there, 3i Atlas. We're going to get to the 3i Atlas developments this week too, by FYI. I'm saving that for the finale.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This will be great.
I got a bone to pick with 3i Atlas. So
you're going to start a war over it?
No.
Okay.
But I might end one. No.
All right, we'll see. Grand finale.
Hold on. So look, here's another stat about AI music before we move on.
Yeah.
34% of uploads are AI generated nowadays.
What?
34% of songs that are uploaded.
I feel like such a fool.
Are AI generated. I subscribe to so I have a media company, Scion.com. And I take like royalty-free music that's kind of synthesizer and put it over my binaurals, and I put little meditation scripts in there and like white noise and sprinkle in some stuff. And the music is an issue because you can run out of it. But real people music is better so far for that. But I bought a subscription to an AI service to make AI music, and I like it. And it sure is easy. You own the royalties. You press the button, and it spits it out, and some of the songs are really good. I've got a couple here.
Just like it prints the lyrics, music, everything? It just records it and sings it and everything? Or
yeah, you can be like, make it a man's voice or a girl's voice and speed it up a little bit, have it have some of this, and then I want it to be written about my dog.
It's all your royalties.
And it's your own. You own the copyright of it. It's yours.
That's interesting. I like to mess around with that, actually.
Well, I bought it. I bought the, like the yearly subscription.
Mm-hmm.
And but every time I use it for the company to put into my stuff, everybody's offended. So it's like if you use AI, like it's this dirty, like it still has the stigma of like cheating.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Oh yeah.
well, I can tell you right now, when you look at the dollars and cents of it, when you don't have to pay the artist anymore or put up with them with what they want in their dressing room, you don't got to deal with none of that. No hotels getting smashed, none of the nothing. It's easy to see the writing on the wall here.
I guess I could have seen it earlier, but because I know people use Chat GDP, all that kind of stuff in their schooling nowadays, going to college or whatever. How many people are writing their own stuff? How many people are doing AI?
That's right.
Back in the day when we were younger, we had to go to the library, check the books out, and borrow people's books. It was crazy. Now it's like
Back
touch of a button, damn near.
No, back in our day when we didn't want to do our writing homework or our essays and stuff, we had to man up and drop out like anybody. We couldn't just cruise through with AI doing the work for us and collect a false diploma. So we
I
had
remember trying to get rides in the city, into the downtown, where we lived, Ipsy at the time. Hey, can I get a ride? This is, when I didn't have a, license, to the library, like
it's library. Yeah.
20-minute drive or whatever, 15 minutes to get there if I can get a ride. Nowadays it's too.
So at your fingertips is awesome. Well, I gotta tell you, I like it though. I'm a pro technology person, and all the changes we see in are going to be paramount. Like a lot of people losing their damn jobs, but there's no but about that. I don't want to say
A lot of people took their jobs.
a lot of people are losing their jobs to AI, and the robots are coming next. Believe me, the housemaids are out of business next. The girls that are doing the Merry Maid, it's going to be a robot, man. You're going to call to get your house cleaned, and a robot's going to show up, a team of robots. They're going to come dust and do all that. Like, and on and on and on. That's the beginning of it.
Employment's going to be crazy. In another, I think, 2-3 years, I think we're going to be tripping.
There's hope. The robots cannot create. They cannot create. We can. We invented that. When you eat a chocolate chip cookie, it wasn't an AI that made the recipe for a chocolate chip cookies. Or
they can download the recipe and they can make it.
Well, what I'm saying is they're making a version of what we already created. What I'm saying is what we'll never not be able to do is create new stuff. And so when you're not working no more because the AI took it over, you go and create.
Yeah.
So it's going to be our only choice. If you put somebody's back to the wall and say, look, you need to make something that no one's ever made before and the AI, that you have to do this to stay alive. People will. The world would change for the better, I think. And then you can hand it to the AI and say, now make 1 million of them. And so I think that's a little bit, that's my optimistic hope. I don't know. I'm being an optimist here, bro.
I know.
I mean, aren't you?
I don't want to say much because I don't want to.
Just gonna say it. Give it to me.
You know how I feel about the whole. I love technology and all that, but I just think it's going to get crazy. I can't help but to think that way. I don't even know why, but probably because a lot of things I've seen, but also, I don't know. I don't want to get.
You think overall it's a bad trend?
In the end, I think it will be. But it doesn't matter. We're not stopping. So
well, one last thing. AI. I'll say this. One last thing is that right now they're unchecked. There's no AI rules because they're trying to make these weapons. AI is.
There's no AI security.
Yes,
that's the problem.
That's going to change. There's going to be a major event from them not doing that, and they're going to have to shut the whole thing off and start over. You know what I mean? Like they're going to have to. They're kicking that can down the road, and that's going to come home to roost.
But there's not a power button to shut AI off. That's the thing. Yeah.
It's true.
Look at Bitcoin. You can't shut that off. I mean, there's a lot of things like that now that are just, and that's not, AI robots and stuff, but still.
Dude, I got to the point I was looking at Bitcoins that were $200 and I had $1,000 I was going to buy 5 of them. I was so broke at the time. I had an extra $1,000 saved up and I was like, I need to do something with this to earn money because we're broke. And with my family, it was like $200 a Bitcoin. And I got in and I started to buy it, and it wanted my driver's license number and my bank account number, and I got spooked, and so I didn't buy it.
Hmm.
Don't be that guy, Chris. Just embrace AI.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be forced to. I just hope.
I don't know. I was kidding. That was a weird joke. A lot of people are against it. I think we're going to get a happy medium eventually. History is going to have some fun ups and downs, but I'm trying to lean into it and just earn some money with it, with when I can.
Yeah, while you can, for sure.
That's it, Okay. Next, nothing new other than, in movies.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did see a movie. I haven't really looked into all the movies that are out, but, my son and I, my wife, his wife, we went to see Predator Friday last week after we, got done. And you know what? It was way better than I thought it was going to be honest. Because half the movies in Predator are just kind of garbage, but I just love the Predator stuff that I'm going to watch anyways. This one I like the story to it. This is the first movie my son has ever went to see twice. He already saw it. He went to see it Tuesday. So with his wife's mother and father, and with his wife. So that's it. He saw it twice in like 4 days or something, which I was pretty shocked. That's the first movie he said he's ever saw twice in the movies.
So that's the mark of a good movie. I saw Top Gun a bunch of times.
Oh yeah. That was
so wait, when you were expecting it, so it's never an equal if it's a sequel. When you were expecting it to suck, what were you expecting to suck about it that didn't?
Well, with the Predators, it's like it's a well, actually is this I don't even know if it's a prequel or not, kinda. It's like a whole nother story of some other part of the Predator people. So it's not like I don't think it's following like the last one. No, it definitely isn't following the last one.
Good, that's a good thing. And let me ask you, the only question I have is, did they have political messages in it? Was it woke?
No, I don't think it really did. I think it went kind of on the hardcore, like the beast side of Predators. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Now I think about it, it did make it was a little I don't want to say woke by any means, but they had he wasn't as manly as I thought. He kind of feel like human feelings, sort of, this Predator. So right. So it made it like more like, oh look, we can relate to him now. How sweet. But which I thought was kind of like, he probably would not be doing that. He tried just killing everybody, right? So, but I did enjoy the movie though. It was really good. The story was good.
That's cool. So yeah, Hollywood's got its own agenda or its own culture. Maybe that's the deal, is that the people that are in charge of Hollywood have a culture that's in a book and is not, doesn't resonate with most of the people in America that are out, working a 9 to 5. Maybe that's something. It's that simple. But remember when there was sci-fi movies every 5 minutes?
Yeah,
it was awesome. And sci-fi, it's still the number 2 highest grossing subject. So when you talk about a genre of movie,
sci-fi is number 2.
Sci-fi is number 2. When you take all the movies ever made and you put them in genres and look at the money they make, what category of movie, sci-fi is number 2. So it's a guaranteed going to make money, basically.
That's number 1 that he's or not. Do you not?
Number 1 was I looked
at something like romance, is it, or something?
No, it was like the one the Titanic's in. What is the Titanic? History, or something like that. Yeah, I whatever the genre that the Titanic is in, it's that one. So, and then the other ones kind of fell off because the reason I looked at this was like, I think I was scrolling, and the reason I looked at that was because they were showing how dismal the rest of them are doing. All the other ones, they're like falling apart. So, movies are struggling right now, but the COVID break kind of beat up the industry pretty badly. And
there was a cool Frankenstein movie coming out. Well, actually, I think that's sometime next year with Christian Bale. It's called The Bride. I think he plays. I don't know. I think he plays. Does he play Frankenstein?
Hey, are we going to be Frankenstein? A Christian Bale Frankenstein?
It looked like it was going to be really good. I looked at it. I was like, that's going to be sweet. Probably. I think he's a good actor.
So like an angry Frankenstein. Remember, he was the angry Batman.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a great actor. No, I'm not throwing shade at Christian Bale, but I'm saying he's got his envelope. Get the need to see Frankenstein be kind of pissed off.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to be sad.
It'll probably be a good movie.
That'll be sick.
I just want to say thanks everybody for watching. We really appreciate it, and I'm out.